Dorian Yates is a six-time Mr. Olympia winner and bodybuilding legend. He revolutionized the sport with his intense training style and massive physique. Yates discusses his career, including his peak years in the early 1990s when he was dominating competitions. He mentions that his best competitive physique was around age 31 in 1993, but notes that his earlier physiques from his mid-20s were more aesthetic and practical for everyday life. Yates reflects on the injuries that impacted his career, including tearing his bicep 6 weeks before the 1994 Mr. Olympia and his tricep tendon 3 weeks before the 1997 Mr. Olympia. Despite these setbacks, he was able to win both competitions through sheer determination and mental toughness. However, the accumulation of injuries eventually led to his retirement in the late 1990s. Yates explains his high-intensity training philosophy, which emphasizes brief but extremely intense workouts. He advocates training to failure on exercises, using proper form to maximize muscle stimulation. He believes in doing fewer sets but with maximum effort, rather than high-volume training. He suggests cycling intensity, with about 6 weeks of all-out training, followed by a deload period of lighter workouts. Yates discusses the importance of recovery and not overtraining. He notes that while his workouts were intense, he only trained 4 days per week, allowing plenty of time for rest and growth. He emphasizes that this approach is not just for competitive bodybuilders, but can benefit anyone looking to build muscle and improve their health. After retiring from competitive bodybuilding, Yates went through a difficult transition period. He struggled with depression and a loss of identity, having dedicated his entire adult life to the sport. He describes going through a phase of partying and excess for several years as he adjusted to life after bodybuilding. Eventually, he found new purpose through business ventures, spiritual exploration, and sharing his knowledge with others. He discusses how psychedelic experiences with substances like ayahuasca have expanded his consciousness and helped him grow as a person. These days, Yates maintains a more balanced lifestyle focused on overall health and wellness. He trains with weights twice a week, does cardio twice a week, and incorporates mobility work. Due to accumulated injuries, he uses mostly machines and lighter weights for upper body training. He takes testosterone replacement therapy to maintain healthy hormone levels as he ages. Yates now lives in Marbella, Spain, enjoying the laid-back lifestyle and international atmosphere. He stays busy with various business ventures, but also makes time for reading, learning, and personal growth. He emphasizes the importance of continual learning and self-improvement. Yates expresses concern about young people using steroids unnecessarily, noting that steroid use has become much more widespread than in his era. He advises against using performance-enhancing drugs unless competing at a high level, as the gains are temporary and there are health risks involved. He is critical of social media fitness personalities who present unrealistic physiques as natural. He uses the example of Liver King, stating he believes the influencer uses steroids despite claims of being natural. He encourages people to have realistic expectations if training naturally. Yates discusses his supplement company, DY Nutrition, and his commitment to producing high-quality products. He criticizes many supplement companies for cutting corners and using subpar ingredients. He explains that his company is partnering with a pharmaceutical manufacturer to ensure rigorous quality control. He outlines plans for new product lines focused on overall health, anti-aging, and specific demographics like pregnant women and students. He emphasizes transparency, mentioning that his products will display nutritional information prominently on the front label. Yates is a strong advocate for cannabis use, both medicinally and recreationally. He cites research showing cannabis does not cause long-term lung damage and may even slightly increase lung capacity in some users. He believes cannabis has numerous health benefits and should be legalized. He also discusses his experiences with psychedelics like ayahuasca and DMT, describing them as powerful tools for personal growth and expanding consciousness. He recommends people interested in psychedelics do them in a controlled, therapeutic setting rather than recreationally. Yates emphasizes the importance of resistance training for overall health, especially as people age. He believes strength training is more crucial than cardio for maintaining muscle mass and bone density. He recommends everyone, even older adults, incorporate some form of resistance exercise. He advises people to get regular blood work done to check important health markers like vitamin D levels, inflammatory markers, and hormone levels. He believes many health issues can be addressed through proper nutrition, supplementation, and lifestyle changes rather than relying solely on doctors and medication. When asked what he wants to be known for, Yates says he hopes to be remembered as someone who forged his own path, inspired others to believe in themselves, and had a positive impact on the world. He expresses gratitude for the opportunities bodybuilding has given him and a desire to give back by sharing knowledge. Looking ahead, he plans to focus on growing his supplement company and developing new, health-oriented product lines. He hopes to eventually scale back on promotional appearances and expo attendance to have more time for personal pursuits and travel. He emphasizes his contentment with life and desire to continue learning and growing. Dorian Yates revolutionized bodybuilding with his high-intensity training approach, but acknowledges the toll it took on his body. He advocates for a balanced approach to fitness focused on overall health rather than extreme measures. Yates believes in the importance of continual learning and personal growth, exploring areas like meditation and psychedelics to expand his consciousness. He remains passionate about helping others improve their health and achieve their potential, both through his supplement company and by sharing his wealth of knowledge and experience.